tell you a little story. Sparkman, A-list mentor Sparkman, who is in touch with us and very busy right now working for an ad agency. She was a cocktail waitress when she started Friends in Film, and she had just gotten fired. So she was at a low point when she started A-list. And she also deals with depression, debilitating depression, where she cannot even move. And I remember when she started, she was just like saying that all the time. Janet, I got depression. I don't know if I can do this. I'm constantly self-doubting myself. I'm, working, but I don't know if this is all going to work. And I know that it's my mental state. I'm really scared my mental state is going to screw this all up for me. I remember I kept telling her, keep growing, keep experiencing, because that is the answer. If you shrink, you're not going to find the answer. If you just keep doing things and pushing yourself, you're going to feel good. It's going to be exciting, and things are going to happen, and you're going to grow and change and have an amazing life. And she did. She kept with it, and she started PAing on. She's in New York City. Started PAing on TV shows, and she PA'd in the Blacklist, and she got to know people. And she's like, "Oh my God, people actually kind of like me. I'm a mess. They can't tell, but they kind of like me." And because she's like, I'm a mess, but I'm helpful. It's just like people are just like, oh, I love you. She's talking to the second camera guys in their second unit. There's multiple cameras. She's talking to the second unit. And she wrote a little script about how this girl goes from depression to finding a relationship and getting out of the dark place. And she wrote this little script about it. Talked to the camera assistant on the Blacklist, who's like, hey, we should shoot that one of these weekends. And she's like, I'd love to. Let's look at the script. They get a crew together of all people that they work with from Blacklist and other shows, and they shoot this thing over a period of like 6 weeks, I believe it was, on the weekends. She puts in like $12,000 of her own money. She acts in it. She stars in it. She directs it. It's really high production value. And it's on Amazon Prime right now, and it's called Greta. And then from that film, Greta on Amazon Prime, then from there, she's like, I also want to make more money, so I want to be a script supervisor. So she starts learning and talking, hanging out with script supervisor on set when she's PAing, and she starts taking these low-budget script supervising jobs. And so she's like $300 a day, $250 a day, and she's like, holy shit, I'm scared I'm going to screw up, but she does it anyway. She's learning and getting these script jobs. And then this ad agency, somebody refers her to this ad agency. They're like, you'd be great. And she's like, I don't know anything about that. They're like, check it out. I think you'd be great. She's like, okay. So she contacts them, and they're like, so yeah, tell us about yourself. Well, I worked as a PA in production for a couple of years. I worked as a director assistant. I worked as script supervisor. I did my own film that I acted and starred in, got all these people together. We're like, holy shit. Yeah, we want you to be an associate producer. We will teach you producing, and we'll pay you $75,000 a year. And she's like, okay, sounds good. That sounds like interesting. So she's doing that now. And the more that you do, the more skills you have, the more money you are attracting to yourself. So no, every single job you take on, it's good, it's good. So as an actor, you can be talking to, who should you be talking to? The second AC, other PAs that are directors and writers, so that you can start acting in these little low-budget shorts that people are doing, that are professionals are doing, and start building up your experience. Plant the seeds, jog the memories, keep in touch with people, and just say, hey, I'm building my acting reel. Got anything going on? Know anybody that's got anything going on? And holy shit, you will build footage fast. But you have to be thinking this way to do it. You just have to start planting these seeds.